Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7. As it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the Washington sideline is head coach Dan Quinn. His guys currently a couple games over 500, 4-2 through 6 games. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4 quarterback. Down.
It's a gain of 4.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy.
Shape up past the 30. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And last week's loss.
Here, a loss of yardage. To throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense
Have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Well, now heavy pressure by Washington, and they block it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6.
They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way.
Move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Here's Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make.
Try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. Gay's kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay to the game tape from the previous week, incorporate it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback?
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from home. The final stages. The Gay knocks this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give. Fourth down, out-trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
The catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 21 yards.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis.